but my dick's still.
Part of this has to do with the mind fuckery of like, what, you don't love her? You don't love her? Come on, what's love? What's love worth to you? Well, love's worth a gajillion dollars. Unfortunately, I don't want to work the rest of my fucking life. I don't want to drink this shitty light beer for the next 4 months. I want to enjoy this nice Oliver brew that I have here.
And I wouldn't say, like, you're married. Isn't it surprisingly unremarkable? Like, you spend money on this thing, and then, like, nothing happens. You don't there's not a new video game system to play with. There isn't a large TV. There isn't there isn't like new rims on your car, or like literally the whole host of other things that could be way more useful to you in life. It's when you start to break it down, it's like meh.
Yeah, you can't even develop your own ray gun that you need this specific diamond to power. Like, there's nothing like that. It's nothing. If it was like the Iron Man fucking chest piece, like, that was potentially available to you. No, it's none of that. It's just a trinket. And I will say that I'm obviously faux on this. I think it's a relic of the past. It doesn't need to necessarily persist. Much like we have things in our homes that don't serve any purpose anymore, but are from I can't think of an example, but it's like from a bygone era. I don't know, like carrying them over the threshold. We technically don't have a threshold anymore. We're just literally carrying them into the house. Like, the threshold was actually a thing that kept the thresh, which was straw, inside the house. It held it in. It was a threshold, and you would carry them over it so they didn't trip. Well, that's a bygone thing. We don't have thresholds anymore. We have doorways, and we carry them in out of tradition. We don't build a fucking threshold just to carry them over to consummate the marriage before the marriage is actually consummated. So you can just give them a trinket to put on their finger and say, hey, it cost me like $300. It looks nice. But here's the other thing. Kubrick zirconias are made in labs. They are lab-made diamonds. From a quote-unquote genetic perspective, it's the same goddamn thing. It just didn't get dug out of the earth by a kid named Tuk Tuk for fucking $3 on a fucking hour. So it's actually more ethical to give somebody a Kubrick zirconia, and it costs a whole shit ton less and looks obviously good enough that you can't pick one out in a lineup to save your life, which is what happened to this girl. So, which is the point of the entire story.